Hey everyone, FlyingDutchy here, welcome back to our tutorial for complete beginners. We are at war and we are trying to invade the United Kingdom to end the war. It's as simple as that. And yeah, last episode we took France, we can take the French gold now. The French gold reserves. But we're not going to do this yet because we don't have the penalty of our naval bills yet. Let's try to do a naval invasion, and let's keep the troops with Denmark because we will go to war with Denmark. Let's remove those troops, and I will show you how to do a naval invasion. These are my good Space Marines. And a naval invasion you do with this button. You have to go from a port, and you have to land. And you can select multiple landing locations. That is one way how you can do it. At the moment, our limit is 10 divisions only. We can only do a naval invasion with 10 units. Now, with research, you can, that is my focus, with research you can increase this number. And that is this research, the landing craft. We will take that one. But I will also try to do this invasion with 10 units. Now, I will make this that we have 10 units, so 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. There we go. This is now my 10 naval invasion troops. And you see, if they're gonna do this, it will cost 42 days to do the invasion. We can only do this when we have naval supremacy. I will show you how to cheese that a bit. Right now we have no ships here, so we are not gonna be able we are not able to do anything over there right now. But this is not the way to do this. I will remove this. What you want to do is click 2 troops. Click. Click. Right click. Select the next 2. Unselect, select. Click. Click. Pick the next 2. Unselect, select. Click. Click. Select 2. Unselect and select. Doesn't matter where they come from. I will just try to take this part, so I will go from left click, right click. And the last 2 that I can do, I go from Cherbourg to this one. And now, it's only costing 14 days to prepare. Because you're not doing it with all the troops. And this just works. Now, we need naval supremacy. At the moment we have maximum naval supremacy over here. There are 63 enemy ships here. And there are 50 ships over here. I can quickly take a look if I add this to the list, if I can get naval supremacy. We will go to 49%. You need 50% or higher, I think, or 51%. So we are almost there. If we would get more intel and air superiority, we will have supremacy over the English Channel, and then we can go there. Now, I will do this when we are ready with the planning. So I shift right click this one away for now. And then when we are ready, we are gonna go there. Now, I also have a defensive army ready that is defending the coastline over here that can make the jump. So that's good. We are creating those attacking troops. So these 10 are my naval invaders. You can give them a temporary different symbol, like the naval symbol, so that you don't forget that that is the naval invasion troops. There we go. We have our motorized infantry, which is very useful with your tanks. Let's give our mechanized a bonus. I guess that one is fine. So, that is done. Let's get the naval invasion bonus. Over here. So, the landing craft. So we can send 20 units instead of 10 for a naval invasion. Now, the attacking troops are now at their spot. Get some more attacking bonuses. Yeah, so we have this one now. We need to produce it before I forget. Maybe we should get Marines just in case it goes wrong and we can try again. And now we can make our mechanized infantry. You can make it better, spending some points. But for now I don't have the points, so I will just make the standard one. I'm gonna make this with Opal. And this will replace trucks with on my Panzer division. So we're gonna turn the truck production back, and we are gonna make way more of these, because we have enough trucks in the stockpiles. And yes, we have no template for these. Then you get a message, because we are not using those yet. But I will change that around. What I will do at some point is change all these trucks for mechanized. Mechanized infantry. Now you can see the difference. There, tanks and mechanized. We are gonna get a bit more soft attack, a bit more HP. Yes, we will lose this, but that's fine. We are getting way more defense. We're getting a bit more breakthrough. The armor goes up a little bit, the piercing goes up a little bit. And we have 71% hardness instead of what it was. I think it goes down, right, with the motorized. Yeah, you see this bar going down when I select motorized, so we are making our tanks very hard. That sounds weird. I just thought about that. Well, too late. Yeah, so in 3 days we could do the naval invasion if we are having the naval superiority. Oh, Hungary demands the Carpathian Ruthenia. Okay. And then we complete the second Vienna award immediately, I think. So we can give Northern Transylvania to Hungary. We can give all of Transylvania. So, we give a little bit to Hungary with that one. This is for our fighters. Let's get more production efficiency. How are we doing with a convoy rating? Yes, we are done. We can hover over this and can see all the convoy rating. Okay, we are winning everything. Just right click it away. More boats. Another screen ship. Let's add that screen ship to the main fleet. So, what I'm gonna do, my naval invasion, I will tell them that they can go. You can see the stripes now, they will go at some point when we have naval superiority over here. If we have it, they just go. It only needs to be in 1 hour the case. If I put my fleet on strike force over here, at the moment we would have 100% naval supremacy, because the AI at some point sends the boats away. So this naval invasion is gonna happen on the next hour. Look, they are going. They are now going, because we have naval superiority. The British forgot to keep their troops over here on strike force. Their boats, sorry. Now I'm gonna show you something that you can do as well. You can do naval invasion support with your ships. Then it changes the symbol to here. And what the ships are gonna do now, they will help where you do a naval invasion. Now I have it still selected over here as well, but this is the only naval invasion that is happening. And these boats are gonna help to shoot from the shore and give a bonus to the invasions over here. Maybe we can do this with our Space Marines. Our Space Marines are really good troops, so let's see. Look, we are now fighting. We're gonna get massive penalties. Look, 30% less attack and breakthrough. But they cannot deal damage to my troops because we have armor. Because of the Space Marine stuff. We also have no air superiority. Let's take a look. They have 800 fighters over here. So getting air superiority against the British, really difficult. Really difficult. Now, more troops are arriving. Sometimes you will attack spots where there are no troops. Let's see if we're gonna win. Let's go to speed 3 again. Look, these two troops have landed, but they have no supplies because there is no port over here. So I need to take the port of Dover. So let's send them over here. This is risky, they could get killed. We need to take this tile over here, and there we go. Now we have a naval base, and this is the point where the naval invasion succeeded. I will try to move my armies a bit around. Like this, that they are taking more territories. My boats are over here. And they are now giving a... Where is it? No, not giving a bonus. Or are they not here yet? Well, the naval invasion is done, I think. So it's not helping anymore. So what I will do now is put them back on strike force and cancel this one. Their ships are still more strong. They are stronger than ours. But when we take down England, we don't have to fight their fleet. So we have captured another. We captured a naval engineering facility. Let's just put a scientist there so we get points. And now it's time to send troops over here. Now my tanks are over here with Denmark. I will move my tanks to the front over here. And I will tell them to go like this. I will tell my naval invasion troops that are still trying to fight. Let's unpause a bit here. So we have landed here as well. Let's try to take Portsmouth. So we have another dock. Let's try to connect our lands over here. Then we have a very nice front. There we go. Let's take this tile. There we go. Now we have a decent front over here, right? And you see that they are all moving. They are having all kinds of front lines. Just select the troops here and remove those front lines again, like this. And now we're gonna make them again. So I will change the symbol from the naval symbol back to a star, because they are space marines. New front line. And attack into Great Britain. These ones. New front line. And attack into Great Britain. And I'm also gonna send my defenders over here. These 24. They will stop doing protecting the coastline, and they will go and defend over there. We have captured another facility. Let's just put level 3 scientist over there. And there we go, guys. The troops will now move through here. They have a chance of getting killed, but it is very quickly. They are not doing any convoy raiding, I think, so that is why they can make the travel. Now, we have the CBs against Denmark and Norway. So I will attack there as well. And now, I think we're gonna do demand Slovenia. Look, they are trying to kill me, but I'm so much stronger than they are. And now you see that my troops are arriving. And we will try to immediately go over here, because the tanks should go. And these ones should also go. Just go. Now, you can see how strong my troops are, guys. They are just not able to pierce my armor, so they do always a 50% penalty. They will have air support compared to me. They have a lot of planes. But London has already been taken. That is something that Germany was not able to do. And we completed a special project. We have more dockyards because we took London. Now. Let's just do it like this, because they are going to be used at some point. We can do more raids. I don't do the raids. And now we just want to take down all of Great Britain like this. And you see the AI is not having a lot of troops over here. And then the war is over, guys, because the US is not in the war yet. This was the risk back in the day that could have happened. And how would the world look if this happened? You're living in a world that was created with all the history. Now, I will get these troops and just do it like this. Shift click, so you will give them orders, and then when you shift click, they do them in order. Let's take Cornwall over here. These troops, shift click here. No, that was wrong. H. Select these, right click. Oh, I can't, they're getting attacked. Now I can right click, shift right click, or shift right click, shift right click. So they take those tiles. Some more attackers are still coming along. We can take more technologies, and so on and so on. And because we have prepared so well, guys, we're gonna do very well. It's 1941. No, it's 1940. Let's get the better anti-air gun. Now we get more doctrines available. We can put stuff for the mountaineers. I won't. Now, do you see any British troops anymore, guys? I don't see them. They are gone. They are just gone. The garrisons are coming along. We now have 40 of them. We are taking the military victories. So everything is now getting used. We have plenty of everything. Let's keep this 5. Let's keep that 2. Let's keep that 2. We are getting some in the reserves, not that many. A little bit more of those. We have plenty of carrier planes. Yeah, so we are making everything we need. So it's going really well. We're still having those mechanized equipments that we are not using. Now, let's take the British down. We just have enough oil to finish this war. So even with all the refineries that I am building, they are almost done. You still have oil problems. Now, the AI is very slow attacking where they should attack. They are, of course, going to win this. Let's go to Swansea with this stack over here, and then go to Wrexham. Now we are occupying all of this. We're taking even more factories. What do we need? Just more tanks, guys. Medium tanks. We need those tanks against the Soviets. Okay, the Daimler is done for bonuses for our medium tank. Let's get the production efficiency. Oh, that's amazing. We can make tanks quicker. And this war will be over, guys, when the United Kingdom will capitulate. And you can see over here, we are at 78% towards capitulation. We are now at 91%, so this war is over when we take a couple more victory points. So let's take Newcastle. These two and this one should be enough. Let's go to Dumfries. And then we will go to the peace negotiations, because the war is over. It's gonna be completely over. And you need to do something in that peace conference. I think this is the war, guys. No, not yet. So I'm just running in right now. This can be risky. They could encircle me. But I don't see any troops anymore. So I just take the Glasgow and Edinburgh points, and then that should be over. And there we go. The war has officially been won by the Axis. We take all the stuff from Great Britain. And now the peace conference is starting. In the peace conference, you can do a couple of things. Depending on how much points you scored, you can take your things. And also, the things you occupy will be cheaper to take. I think. Yes. So, you can demand states. You can take them from the enemies. You can liberate countries. You can puppet countries. You can change the government, and we can take the navy of the of enemy nations. So we can just take the British Navy, and then we have the best navy of the game. Because I think the US is, well, the US is having a little bit more, I think. But then we have everything, and then you can just steamroll from that point on. Now I will take states first. I will take all of Poland, because I want to keep my front with the Soviet Union. Now, if you have taken the Rosenberg office, then you might have released a country here now. And I don't know what the game does when the war is over with those things. Now, how much land you can take depends on how much score you have compared to your members that were fighting as well. At some point, you cannot submit the demands anymore because you are asking for too much. Let's see, I will take all of Poland. It's costing 600. And I can still continue because I can still click this button. So all of Poland is taken. I will take all of the Netherlands. I will take Belgium. There we go. You can see it here as well. The flags are taken. I'm gonna take Luxembourg. I took all of Poland. My flag is at the Polish stuff. I could even take the Dutch East Indies. But you see how much points it is. It is very expensive. But there is a lot of oil and rubber in the Dutch East Indies. So most likely I will make the Dutch East Indies a puppet. Now, that is something we can do. You can take land from everything, but the things you occupy will be cheaper. Let's see, we can still ask for a lot more stuff. Let's just take more of France. Let's just keep going into the French territories. Of course, Alsace-Lorraine. Gonna make that German again. Take Paris. Take Brittany. We're gonna take the whole coastline over here. And we keep asking everything. We can still demand this and no one will stop us, so... we could give some to Italy over here, but... Nope. I take everything. So, Poland, Benelux, France is now completely getting occupied. Maybe Italy can take this island, I guess. We could take some colonies over here. Let's take the British Navy. Now, you see, we cannot select everything. Well, let's wait with the Navy. Yeah, you just have to take time here and look at what is going to be helpful. Can I puppet the Dutch East Indies? Yes. There we go. So let's puppet the Dutch East Indies for us. And I guess right now we are going to take some British stuff. Until we can't take it anymore. Then we have to stop and then the other one is going to start. So now we cannot take more. So this will be the first demand that I can do. Let's get this one. And then it's Italy's turn. So let's submit our demands. Boom. And now we have some contested areas. So all of Poland is ours. All of the Benelux and France is ours. But Italy is now in their turn. Well, they will take a lot of... they're going to take all the colonies, as you can see. They took all of the French colonies. They are trying to take all the things over there. And that's fine. I will just let them have it for now. But they also want to take Var and Savoy. And what we can do now, because it's our turn again, we can say, no, we're going to demand it. Italy, you cannot have it. And now it's their turn again if they want to spend points on that as well. So we close this. And now we continue with what we want. Now let's take more of Britain. It's very cheap. There. Take that island. All of Great Britain is now getting taken by me. Oh, and the Isle of Man. So Gibraltar, Malta, Cyprus, the Suez, Alexandria, Sinai, Cairo. And there are more islands here. Ghana, Falklands, Hong Kong, Ceylon. And all these things are still takeable. So maybe we should take those colonies. Of course we have our puppet in the Dutch East Indies. But I could, for example, take British Malaya. Is British Malaya also... Puppet, I can take British Malaya. Yeah, let's puppet British Malaya. With these two. We have two puppets over here. Then we can easily get access to those resources. I could... What is Australia? We could take Australia. We could take some... We could take South Africa, for example. We take it ourselves. We get a lot of chromium over here, so let's go for it. Let's take all of South Africa. Let's take this chromium. Oh my god, there is so much stuff over here. Let's take it. Let's make this our colony. You could also go over here and take stuff, but there are not a lot of resources, so I'm not gonna take this. We could go into Canada and have a border with the US. And declare on the US. Simple as that. When we control this land, you can do it. So, here, let's take some land here. So that we can start going after the US. You can also puppet Canada. We can still keep going. We can demand all of this and no one is gonna stop us. Unless they are going. So we take all of Canada. So we can fight the US next time. I can take a bit of stuff in South America. So I can maybe war over here. And all these things you can do. Do I want to get a colony over here? Let's take a bit of colonial territories over here as well. Let's take this one. We have some rubber. So we will have a big African colony right now over here. Bit of rubber. We can even take all of this so that we have a connection. Take all of Congo. So all of this will be ours. So we will have a connection from here to here. It's gonna be amazing. We can take Ceylon. A couple of islands maybe from Britain. Let's take Hong Kong as well. Fiji, Gilbert Island. Let's take this, let's take this, let's take this, let's take this. We can still take it because this number is not grayed out. This one, this one, this one. This one, Christmas Islands, Cocos Islands, South Georgia, Nauru, Andaman. And that's everything, guys. Now the French. French India. Madagascar. Caledonia, maybe Tahiti, and then it's getting difficult. Reunion. This one, this one, this one, this one. You can see now we cannot take this 12 points anymore because that will be too much. So let's make this the next demand. Boom. Now, Italy will try to take stuff again from us. They still try to take Var. They gave up on Savoy. And they want to get the islands that I want to take and some colonies in Africa. Now, I will say no. I'm going to select everything and I'm going to spend my 1400 points for this turn to keep demanding everything. Now, for the French, I will take French India next to this. The Dutch, do you have anything left? Curaçao? I will take it. We can take all of Australia. Ethiopia is getting taken by Italy. I will take all of New Zealand. Muscat is Italian, that's fine. British Raj is too much for now, but we can also take British Raj. We will take Lebanon. We will not take Transjordan because that is Italy stuff. Italy took this already. Palestine. Congo is ours. Burma. Let's take Burma ourselves, and Kuwait is taken by Italy, so. And that is how we take the lands here. We could fight Italy over stuff. So the last thing that we need to go for is British Raj, so let's take the rubber, let's take all of this, until we don't have enough points anymore. Oil. Let's take all the oil. Go and take the coastline over here. We can take a decent amount before we cannot do it anymore. There we go. Oh, we can still take this, and this, and this. There we go. Now we can't take much anymore, so we submit this. Italy wants to keep fighting, I keep fighting them. And I will continue over here and take the rest of British Raj. There we go, all of the British Raj is taken. I think this means that everything is getting taken. Yeah. And now the last thing I want to take is the British Navy. Let's see if there's a flag after every province we can take. Yes, 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 and yes. Okay, everything is now taken by someone in the world. So I will go and take some of their boats. I'll pick the ones that cost the most points because they are the good ones. Most likely. I will do this until I can't click anymore. Cannot take everything, but I will try to take their fleet. Okay, we can still keep... Yeah, this is the demand point. So we submit our demands. I will select everything and demand the states from Italy. I will take the rest of their fleet. I'm gonna take the French fleet. I'm gonna take Dutch fleet. Take the Polish fleet. I will take the Australian fleet. I will take the Canadian fleet. I will take these fleets, and I will take these fleets. So I take all the boats now, and we have selected everything that we want. So I will demand this again. Now I will keep demanding until they give up. So now we don't have enough points. That means that we cannot keep fighting Italy for everything, apparently. And now I need to look at the things I can. Okay, we are fighting for these ones, so I could stop this one. Oh wait, I can submit. There we go. Submit and stop trying to take Gao. Come on, stop. There we go. The peace deal is now done. All of the world is now divided. That was at war with me in Italy. I have Canada. I have this. I have our colonies in Africa. Italy is having their colonies. We have all of France, United Kingdom, Benelux, Poland. We have a lot of the British Raj under our control. We have puppeted the Dutch East Indies, and oh my god, this looks horrible. We have the coastline of Australia, but not the center. And now there is nothing for us to do. Yeah, we could try to fight over stuff that Italy took, but I'm gonna stop this now, because otherwise you can keep fighting over stuff all the time. And I will click the confirm and exit button. And then, ladies and gentlemen, let's take a look at the world, shall we? The German Reich took 218 states, Italy 76. All of them were annexed. Except for the Lebanese Republic, German Malaya and the German East Indies were puppeted. And some countries are liberated. The war is over. Now when I click on my naval map mode, we have 318 boats over here from the English. We have 112 boats by the French. We have 24 boats from here, 25 from there. So what I will do, and that is what you should do when this war is over. First of all, your first fleet that you have yourself, they should stop what they are doing. So hold, 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 hold. And then we have to reorganize everything. And now we can just go to war with whoever we want. We still have claims on Denmark. If I attack Denmark right now, no one is gonna help them. No one is guaranteeing Denmark, so I can just go after Denmark. At some point there will be no one left to guarantee anything, except for the US. Now, in the next episode I will just rearrange the fleets and we will just continue a bit longer, because I will try to go to war with the Soviet Union. Yeah, and you can just from this point just start trying to conquer the world, really. I mean, look at all of this. Look at our resources, guys. We can stop trading because we have all the resources in the world. And that also means that you can now do autarky achieved. And then you replace your economy of conquest, which we use to the gold reserves to pay the bills. We can go to this one, and then we will become with the Wirtschaftswunder. So that is something you can do. Okay, and we have captured a lot of... No, we captured only one facility. Okay, I thought we captured more. And yeah, we have now free factories as well. We can make whatever we want. We do need more dockyards though, for our super heavy battleships. I still want to make those. There. Okay, I will be back in the next episode, and then I will have rearranged my navy a bit. So thank you for watching, guys, and I see you hopefully in the next video. Thank you for watching, and bye bye.